What if the worst program in college football could become a national powerhouse? That's exactly what we're about to find out. Welcome to my channel and the start of my college football 27 dynasty, where we're taking over the 0-star ULM Warhawks with no stacked roster, no 5-star recruits, essentially no NIL, and no easy path to the top. The goal is to turn this forgotten program into a dynasty that competes for conference championships, playoff appearances, and hopefully a national title. But it's not going to happen overnight. We're going to have to build this thing the right way through recruiting, player development, smart coaching, and a whole lot of painful losses along the way. Follow the journey from absolute bottom all the way to the top. Hit that subscribe button because this episode 1 and this rebuild starts right now. Alright guys, as you can see, we just hired Brick Donovan as our head coach. After a brief playing career as a hard-hitting linebacker, he spent nearly 2 decades climbing the coaching ladder. He bounced from high school defensive coordinator to Division II assistant to FCS recruiter, and he earned a reputation as a coach who could get overlooked players to perform like blue-chip recruits, and that's exactly what we need at ULM. His philosophy is it's simple. Stars don't win football games, toughness does. Alright, as you guys can see on the right-hand side, AD expectations are going to be ranked in the top 25 in the next 3 seasons, sign 5 recruits from Louisiana on signing day, and win a road game this season. Hopefully we should be able to do all 3 of those pretty easily. Although recruiting with very little NIL is going to be extremely hard. We're going to have to get most of our recruits for absolutely nothing. So we're going to go ahead and sign the contract with Brick and get this thing started. All right. As you can see, we have 440 total Dynasty Point budget, with only 35 of that available. So like I said, those recruits we're going to have to get for nothing. I do have the settings on Heisman for this one. It should be extremely tough with this roster and with this budget. I'm not going to do any custom schedules. You can see that the first game of the season is going to be against Mississippi State. I'm just going to leave it as it is, as it should be. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade coach skills and work on this recruiter so I can recruit guys a little bit quicker. Let's see. I feel like D-line is going to be a tough one. I'm going to go ahead and hit that and move on to our recruiting board. We got to find 5 guys from Louisiana. So we are going to start with that to make sure we meet that AD expectation. Nobody is interested in us. See if we have any 3-stars interested. 0 3-stars interested in the program. 2 stars. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait till later in the cycle to see guys who haven't even got a scholarship offer that might be a little bit higher stars, so we don't have to fight anybody because we don't have the NIL to do it. Nobody even interested in 2 stars. We have 1 2-star tackle that fits our criteria. We'll get him added to the board. Might as well throw these guys on there too. No quarterbacks that are 3-star or higher that we could afford. We have 35 total NIL and the cheapest one is 95. Let's see if we can get a steal. Even the 2-stars need at least 10. I would like to get a dual threat quarterback, but I could settle for a pocket passer as well. 6'6", 260 speed rusher athlete. That's interesting. Alright, we got all 35 of our targets on our board. I'm going to start scouting some guys, see who I can go ahead and remove. Try and find some gems in here. Nobody's really highly rated. I think I've got 1 3-star on the entire board. And that's going to be this guy right here, Clarence Fisher. An elusive bruiser. Alright, we're going to scout guys who have interest in us first, just to check it out. 74 speed. .69 speed, that is disgusting. 93 throw power. Found our first gem of the day. Oscar Kamara. 93 throw power, 70 speed as a pocket passer. All of his accuracies are in the 70s, which are something we could work on, so that's definitely probably going to be the guy that we go after for quarterback. This guy's interesting. 6'6", 260 speed rusher athlete. Strength is only at 54, speed at 70. For a 2-star, it's a guy I might go after. Let's see, 6'4", 301 from Knoxville, Jamerson Pryor, speed rusher. 79 speed as a defensive tackle. This guy might gem. 84 acceleration, 72 strength. He's got a mental for clear-headed. I bet he'd be a solid pickup, so we'll probably target him as well. That's going to be it for this week of recruiting. We're going to advance to the next week and see how guys feel about us. Risk of leaving, yeah, of course. We're terrible at everything. Weekly practice plan, everybody's going to play practice all the way, all out. I'm not worried about people getting hurt. I'm worried about people getting better right now. Brick Donovan likes his guys tough. Here's that defensive tackle with a 79 speed and 72 strength. I'm going to go ahead and offer him no NIL because we can't afford it. Here's that gym quarterback. We're going to skip offering the scholarship right now and go ahead and add hours to him. We're going to send the house, hopefully get a good jump, at least into his top 5. We might be the only team that offers him. As of right now, we don't have many guys that we're actively going after, so I'm just going to send the house on everybody that we can for right now. Do some more scouting. If that speed is up there, he might be a guy to go after. .75. He's got some very mid stats, but I do need to sign guys from Louisiana, and we're already on his board. We'll offer him 0. .72 speed, 74 strength. That's a guy we can go ahead and offer. $5 more hours. Let's see if there's just a random 3-star we can throw 0 on and hope that we get him for nothing. This guy's in our backyard. 5'10", 192. Just go ahead and add him on there just because we need people from Louisiana. Alright, Morris Ojabo. Go ahead and offer you, bud. That's our hours for this week. We have nothing to work with. Man, this defensive tackle picked up quite a few offers. It is going to Jamerson Pryor. It's going to be tough to beat Mississippi State out for him. The other schools might be alright though. Let's do this. Let's put 5 on him. Elias DeMar. Wake Forest with the offer. I don't think this is a guy we're going to push hard for. Wake Forest has already got the jump. We have 0 NIL to throw his way. Actually, we'll go ahead and let's go 25 hours just to see what happens this week. Wake Forest is about to scoop that dude up. I guess they're pushing heavy for defensive tackles too. All right, boys, let's jump into game 1, week 1, season 1 of this dynasty rebuild. I do not have high hopes for this first game going against an SEC team, but we're gonna give it our all, see what happens. Got to learn this playbook for sure.
Glad to have you with us, Rose. Kicker
What?
headed to the football to start this 2026 season.
Only pressed it once.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. They tried to get the
That's not a
wall
good
set
start.
up for him, knocking room.
Fluff Bothwell.
So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will
Hopefully
take
we
the
can
field
contain him
first.
today.
For running backs in college football, there are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through
Missed him.
tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like
Oh, he
just
was
got
there.
that extra gear that's different. That job for this defense, man.
I
Try
tend to
make him play
add a
the
little
front,
bit of pressure
right?
with
Like,
at least
don't
one
let
person
him get
blitzing,
out in space
whether it's a 3 or
and
4 man
get
front.
matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Got him.
He'll pull it down. Excellent pursuit
Thought that
by
was
his
a sack.
defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season
Take him
on
down.
the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little
Good
bit
contain,
of an edge,
boys.
can't
Good
it?
contain.
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody.
Man, they just keep
should
running
be
this
ranked coming
hurry
into
up,
this year.
don't they?
These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college
Screen is
football
blowing
world
up.
with a big win
Start
today.
with
And
a
you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come
A
out of
good
nowhere,
field goal
and
stand here.
They feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together. And
3
they'll
points,
get
not bad,
themselves
not
into
bad.
those rankings.
Let's see what we
Well,
can
the
do on
head coach
offense
has to
today.
like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some
That's
good
not bad
stuff on
for
the drive,
that
get
botched
yourself in
kickoff
field
that
goal range.
we started the
Most
game with
important,
either.
you come away with points to kick this season off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tacked his crowd ready to make
We're going to have to shut this crowd up as soon as possible.
They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry.
My running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Makes the grab in their space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Good first down. First
And
one
that
of
was
the season.
Perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out.
Maybe some room here.
We're moving the ball all
Plays
right.
like that, that'll
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass.
Oh, he's
Throws
not
to the
there.
wideout.
Hold up. Oh,
And the pass is in.
Make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to throw for it.
way to hit. He did not hang on to that.
Opportunity on 3rd down.
We got to go for it.
Defense
We're in that
knocks it
spot of the
free,
field.
and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. On the move, he fires. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And just the way you draw
Way to
it
pick
up,
that
talk
up.
about
I'm
a
glad he
guy
held
who
on to
made
that.
the
That was a
first
decent
catch of his
throw.
career right there.
Because of the athletes they have offensively in the passing attack, it doesn't matter if it's 4th and long, and you don't even have to throw to the sticks. You can let these guys go to work after the catch like he did right there, now setting up 1st and goal.
Wants to throw again.
First touchdown of the season, baby.
Touchdown, Warhawks.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading cover. They've got 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it out.
Big hit.
Down at the 8, offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Finds his big
Oh, missed
tight
him.
end. And the defense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Big
And that's
TFL there.
exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a...
I was there too.
There's running room. Lowers those pads.
The first down, right? Third and short. It's a short throw. You're just trying to get it to the sticks, but what a great
he
individual
tripped up.
effort by the receiver that time. Turning
wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive. Make sure they get to this quarterback and make him make quick decisions.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots if I want to.
Man, I got to get a spy.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
I'm lost right now.
He'll do it himself.
It worked.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
There's a
Second
spy.
down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to move them on the counter.
And it didn't work.
They'll wrestle him down. Terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. To the ground.
How did he block both of us?
And he breaks the play.
Evan on that drive, and I tell you what, man, like, they got three, they got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like what to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing.
We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And he gets...
Allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
A little misdirection.
There was no blocking there.
Offensive lineman crashing down.
Ooh, let's see if we can take a shot.
Those interior D linemen, they couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
It's picked up.
Nope.
They ruined the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And a big return.
We expect some of those, but that was all on me. Sometimes I'm a little too aggressive, offensive and defensive.
Breaks the tackle. He worked. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Williams open on the right side. Here's the gift of Bothwell. They knock.
And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting.
Wide receiver going in motion. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Into the end zone for 6.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
I got to start favoriting plays when I find them.
Can get done this time. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7.
10 points, I'm not too worried about that. I expect a loss, but 10 points is not bad.
Slams into the box.
Right, they came out throwing the football.
Nothing's
now
open.
Soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Fires it down the seam.
Man, I cannot lead right now. That's the same route, basically.
This is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this deep.
Got room on the return.
Just falling off of him.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
That was 2 quick scores.
This offense, right?
Man.
They rev it up so quickly, speeding, throwing, NFL talent all over the place.
Gave up
And
24
after that
points in the
last
first
touchdown,
quarter.
They've already blown this game wide open.
Final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down.
Wanted to throw that one away and couldn't get it off.
The pressure is going to get to him, and down he might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect.
That comeback going to be open.
The ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first
Man,
down.
couldn't.
And the defense makes a play.
I had guys
sacking
open,
him
too.
back at the 10. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
That was.
No
That did not look
opportunity
like it
to
was
run
headed
back
that
as the ball
far
goes out
outside.
of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start.
Playing like an
the drive.
FCS school right now.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what...
Boys.
Into the open. Real. And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff.
Man, I got to figure out these adjustments.
He has 89 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. So close to cashing it in for this offense. On first down, it's Bothwell again.
How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll run it with Bothwell. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. They'll try to run it with Fluff. Hey. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And that lead grows.
Take that as a win.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming
out of the
through
way of
and
it.
putting 3 points on the board.
They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push.
tried to slide
up front.
there. He is
The crowd is
just
making it
not
hard, though. I can tell you
quick
it
enough
is
to even
hard
slide.
hear as new
Holly, thank you. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Way to hold on to it.
Completion.
Breaks, nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Finds his man. It's Anderson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory.
He's holding on to the
They're
ball
down at
pretty
the
well right now.
43-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things
Yeah, we
need to
did.
start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw,
Always
pulls the trigger. for
that
the easy
crosser.
catch.
It rolls out to the right. Don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him. They hit him and forced the incompletion.
Way to hang on to that ball.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the
I was clenching butt
32.
cheeks on that throw, too.
When you can run holes over the middle of the field, it's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
To the air on first down. And this will be plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it.
Way to hang on to
He's
that
got him
one.
this time. I'm up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end.
Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just
I was throwing that to that comeback and didn't even see what happened.
The offense has seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5
my quarterback
as the
that's down.
offense tries to cash in. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up.
I am
Check on
screwed.
him. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown!
Way to hold on to it.
The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route.
Let's go there back
that
up.
time.
There's no reason getting him hurt. It's not even the second half. We're going to need him the rest of the season.
Got to be pretty. QB and his target for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
I don't think I found a favorite player on offense or defense yet.
Get this drive cranked up. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit.
Especially when they can't tackle like that.
So they just need
Execution and getting 6 points.
Now give it to Fluff.
Missed him.
That'll
Read
be
it
enough
right,
to
just
give
missed him.
Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Got a man, it's Johnson.
Good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Here's a gift to Bothwell.
How do you miss that, big boy?
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing. Option look. It's
I opened that up for him.
makes it past the marker. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
I keep
Doing it
falling
himself
for that.
again.
As break
There's
these
my
tackles and
spot.
take it the distance, this offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's
One more
brought
stop.
down.
Hold him to a
Third
field
and
goal.
short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Taylor wants to throw. He'll take a shot. In the end zone.
I almost undercut that.
Touchdown.
Building that lead, it's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing.
This is going to be our
Take
toughest
care
game of the
football.
season.
This offense has
So
looked
I have a
really
good
in the
feeling
first
about
half.
some of these other games that we're going to have to
Returner will field it
play.
and try to get some
Ooh,
field
that was
position.
ugly. Yeah, Brick needs these boys running through a brick wall.
The defense is feeding off it. The crowd is feeding off it.
Nope.
And they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout.
Hold on to that
And
ball.
that pass will be jarred
He was
loose
there.
on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
We're not going to play conservative.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. That's a nice pickup.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because
Get
they're
out
now
of-
changing the tempo.
Oh, I
and
didn't
going
catch it.
fast.
Between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
They got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Gets it down.
Call a timeout. We're going to get some points here,
Pick
boys.
up the first down as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's
All right, one more play before we kick a field goal.
And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right.
Get in there.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after
Accidentally hit the screenshot button.
The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before.
Oh, these are tough.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is
all right.
perfect.
Way to score going in the half. We get the ball back.
Room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in week 1.
Not gonna lie, Brick's got these boys playing up a little bit.
LSU taking on the Clemson
Probably not gonna
Tigers.
secure a win, but
And it's LSU
we're finding some little
trying
fire.
to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. Tackle.
Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second
All
half,
right,
and I'll
want
keep
some
you
running
posted
back.
down
We'll start
here on
running the
field.
ball.
Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
They keep stacking this
Now on
box.
first down from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison.
Jet touch. He just crept up. I'm gonna have to run a different play.
Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Throw that one away.
Nothing doing.
Don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm.
How do you drop that ball?
Another incompletion.
What in the
on third
world?
down.
Wide open too.
We'll send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Their field, this one
There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance.
Oh, he's got some space.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And that play just
Lost a
never
yard.
got
Should have been a
started
sack.
as He's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
He whiffed.
Williams. And he is
Third and 9. We can get a
host
stop here.
of defenders there to make the stop. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Unloads to the right. It's coming downfield.
That ball never crossed.
Above the seats.
When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going
Way to get your hand in there.
And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And those
We
guys
can't
up front
keep
not
giving
open
up these third
lanes
downs.
to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sends it downfield. Knocked
Way to
away
break
at
that
the
up.
last minute. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Benz heads out onto the field.
All right, that drop by the running back doesn't feel so bad now.
Fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
To the air on second
Nope.
down.
Ooh.
Zings it complete
I'm
to the
surprised
right.
he caught that ball.
He'll get a
Right, so whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of...
And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again.
Oh, no.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Oh, he... And my guys got laid out. What is the penalty?
Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
I'll take it.
You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10.
No, he jumped that. Oh, my
And
God.
he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
That makes up for the one that they just got taken away. God, man. As soon as I released that ball, I saw him jump
Defense gets the pick 6.
too far on the wide side of the field.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the way to the end zone?
And he makes the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any creep. Has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong.
You know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got a man. It's Anderson. Here, already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the tight end.
Hold on to the ball.
4th down. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese.
Makes a grab and room to run. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start.
All right.
Move it back.
At least it wasn't me jumping off.
On the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Reading the option.
Good stop.
It's Taylor. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's West. All the way down.
Couldn't keep up with that big boy,
27-yard
man.
line before the
I cannot wait to
Mississippi
recruit
State
some
really
boys into this
efficient on
program.
offense right now.
Way to get a hand in there.
And he'll tell you, couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to Fluff. Stumbled.
Barely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Taylor wants to throw it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll run the field
All right.
goal unit back
Held him
out
to
there.
field
This
goals at least
kicker's
3
already
times.
banged a couple through. And the kicker delivers the 3 to...
I don't think I've gotten them to
And
the
listen,
punt
y'all
yet.
know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot.
From deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Never run that play
Now
before.
they'll run the draw. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards.
We gotta get
out
this
to
running
the
back
30.
some carries though.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab.
He snuck that one
And
in
he
there.
gets it up to the
3-4, nice. Like it.
from the gun. Give
Gotta hold
on
that
the
block,
inside.
though.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Lots
Good
of
pass and
green
catch.
grass as he gets it. And the Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Jamison. Got enough for the 1st. Now from inside the red zone. Escapes the pressure going
Oh,
right.
he is slow.
They get him up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. action.
Oh no, that was such a slow developing play action, and I just pressed the wrong button.
After that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh,
And that for the second time.
we're not going to get the
they'll
win.
trot out
Let's
the
get some
field
points,
goal
though.
kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out.
Scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. You want to win this game.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They'll start on the ground.
He pushed
with
that line.
Bothwell. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical
right in my
attack
gap.
from the gun.
Face
He's
mask.
brought down, but there's a flag on the. The sure hands, it's West. Now give it to Fluff.
You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Oh, man.
You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Bulldogs right after the huge
I don't
play
remember
through
how
the
to
air
pinch.
back to the line. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. The RPO, it's complete. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
That's their second one, too.
Now give it to Fluff.
Oh.
He's fires to the tight end. They'll run it with Bothwell. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice
And
stand
what
there.
a big 3rd down stop by this defense. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He hit that one. He down a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes a catch. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
B is open,
And he
too,
was
man.
hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Gotta
And this is a
block
tough
for
time
like
for this
one
offense
more
because
second.
you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to.
The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I do crash right inside.
Gain of 8 yards leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Now
For next week, do I try to get this offense with the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
they are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And with that pass right there, over
Oh, no.
300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Put up some good numbers.
Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, I didn't even see the other guy. Man,
Interception of the night, the 32.
I was moving there, too.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them, step.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fluff Bothwell again. Nice pick.
Delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late. Stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The play action fake. Under fire. And he never had a chance. Sack. The O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Gets open down the middle. Great job.
One more
against
chance.
stopping for no gain.
Get some points on the board.
Wanting this, everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is in the air. Positive.
Well, this might be an opportunity too, Reese, to go
I
back
didn't mean
and
to do
watch
that.
this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say,
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right
Hey,
there.
man,
Even
he's
late,
wide open.
Pass rush up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He goes right back to the air. Got a man.
Snap it.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Finds his man. They make the stop, and the clock
Got him some
strikes
stats there at
zero,
the
and
end.
that will do it for this one.
It's about how we expected it to go. On the road against an SEC team. First game of the season. First game of the Dynasty.
As disappointing
For
as
Brick
this is,
Donovan.
everything's still in front of this team. I mean,
Oh, we are in his top 5. We moved up to number 2. Or, well, we're still at number 2. But we are much closer to Mississippi State than we were before. 35 hours to go around. Alright, let's reduce his hours a little bit. We are in the lead right now. This dude is not liking us at all. And he's from Louisiana. Let's save some hours there. If he's not going to be interested in this, I'm not using that many hours. Let's see who hasn't got an offer yet. There's a lot of these 4-stars that don't have any offers right now. I don't have the NIL to give it to them, but if nobody offers them, I'm going to at least have them on my board. We're going to go ahead and offer him, but we're not offering him any NIL. Might be consequences to it, but we might be the only one that offers him a scholarship. Let's give this guy a scout. Not looking very hot there. Might be okay for a 1-star from Louisiana. That dude's gonna lock us out soon. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode we're gonna be playing UAB. And we'll get back to some recruiting, hopefully. Land a couple guys, scout some more guys. We just don't have a lot of hours, a lot of NIL to go around, so it's gonna be probably a lot of last-minute recruiting. Yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. Don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button. It's a small channel. We're starting from nothing pretty much. Let's build it from the ground up, just like we're doing with this ULM team, just like Brick Donovan would do. Let's get it.